Hello and welcome back to another episode of Europa Universalis. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Europa Universalis 4. Hey, I got it on the second try. When we last left off, I started a war against the Papal State to take this territory and have France get some of Milan to make them happy. And I couldn't actually quite entirely remember what I was doing before, because it has been over a week since I recorded, so I actually had to look back to remind myself. But in that time, I've also been playing this game quite a lot. Like, insanely a lot. By that I mean, I ended up playing a game all the way to its end and ended up getting the special mod that removes the ending. And I ended up playing the Papal State, and I owned humongous parts of the world. But that is besides the point. I may take a, just show off what I did at some point. I don't know. But we are here. And as I was playing it, I did actually learn a lot. Including vassals. I actually 100% know how vassals work now. And I also know how colonies work now. And I also know that some of the things that I've done, I probably could have done better. But that's generally how you feel about everything. But what we are currently doing is fighting the people. France is taking Milan. I don't remember why these guys are here. I think they got beat up in a fight. Let's speed this back up to 5, please. There we go. The Mamelukes no longer consider me a rival. Oh boy. The Mamelukes have really taken a lot of the Ottoman territory already as well. It's pretty interesting. However, the Ottomans are allied to a humongous amount of people. Oh no, Venice entered a military coalition against me. Whatever will I do? If I look at myself... I said look at myself. Siena, Venice, and Ferrara. Also question, am I actually... Yes. Oh my word, Barcelona requires a titanic amount. And Barbados, I can't make a core, that's right. Because trade range. Is there anything that I can get that will increase my trade range? It's not really looking like it. And I believe the reason why I haven't settled over there yet, also I learned that you can recall a colonist. Once it started a colony, you can recall it and send it elsewhere. So if that's the case, can I send someone over here? No, that is a wee bit too far. Let's send someone over to aggressiveness. I'm going to send them to there because that is only a 3. And I could very easily go wipe them out anyway. I believe I got a military access from Siena. Yes, I do. That's good. So I will walk over there, kill that army, and I'll walk over there. But the nice thing is that when I give France these territories, they'll like me a lot more. Granted, they really, really like me as it is. Tell you one thing, it's going to be weird having the ability to royal marriage again, because when you're the papal, you don't have the ability to do that. Apparently Muscovy doesn't like me. But now I have... This is very weird. Muscovy's like, I don't like you. Punch. I am hopefully... See, here's the thing. they are not connected to each other. Like, they don't have a personal union with each other yet, which is very, very iffy. Extremely iffy. I mean, he is allied with Lithuania, but I'm going to be very hesitant on Poland and Lithuania until I see that they're in a personal union. Because once they're in a personal union, I'll feel much better. You're attacking Bosnia? That's not what I wanted you to do. Because I wanted to attack Bosnia, you son of a motherfucker. Poop. Because that means you're probably just going to entirely annex all of Bosnia. Yes, I would like Calabria. And then... really, that's about it. And you're also allied with me. I think you're too large to offer vassalization to. In comparison to me, anyway. Which is a shame. Quite a shame. Oh no, our royal marriage died. Let me fix this. Royal marriage. Yay! Also, fun fact, when you have someone as your vassal, you can improve the relation by 200 instead of 100. In Para, natives in Para, where's Para? Wasn't that territory the territory I just went over here? Treat natives ruthlessly from now on. Increase the frequency of their raids, but also allow our colony to grow faster. Trade with the natives and profit from it, or higher chance of assimilating the natives. I'm going to say assimilate them, because this place is very, very iffy. I really don't want them to die, is what I'm talking about. Siena, or Tuscany, is fighting them apparently, which is strange. Now, here's the thing, right? If I declared war on you, that would go screw yourself. That would drag in Austria, because here's the big problem, the humongous problem about attacking any territory that's part of the Holy Roman Empire, is that it'll say, oh yeah, this guy, and this guy will come in. But because they're part of the Holy Roman Empire, anybody who is freely part of the Holy Roman Empire can willingly join in the war. And usually several of them will, so as a result, it kind of makes about 50 to 60,000 more people be there than it seems like there would be. And we're apparently accepting Catalan as a natural part of the nation, which is good. But now what I want to do is go to Milan, sue for peace, and what do I want to do with you? Give that. Oh, wowzers. Liguria would be Titanic. That... really? I can only give you 2 territories. It's literally only 2 territories. Well, these 2 then. And also, that's just military access. That's an alliance. Actually, I'll let you keep that alliance, because that could allow me to, by proxy, attack Siena, maybe. Then again, you are part of the... you are technically part of the Holy Roman Empire, so it wouldn't matter. Wait, where is... alright, because Liguria is so massive, right. I want you to unally both of them, and throw as much money as you can in my general direction. Send the demand. There we go. Now, France has 2 more territories. They should be able to take Parma because it is close enough. And you're being attacked by... Who is the other war, by the way? 3 different wars. Final Neapolitan conquest of Calabria. And Tuscan conquest of Ancona. I gotta lose the legitimacy. That really hurts. But that also... Oh, that's provincial unrest now. Because because the legitimacy went down. Well, poop. Poop and crap and stupid stuff. I don't know. Alright, Calabria could be mine. Actually, you could become a vassal. You could just straight up become a vassal. And if you become a vassal, it would... See, here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing. Because if you make someone a vassal, you inherit all of the wars that they're in. I know it sounds weird, but you literally inherit all of the wars that they are in. So if I vassalize the Papal State, I would inherit both the war against Naples and the war against Tuscany. I could then take Tuscany, have Mantua just either go neutral or go to France, and then I could maybe annex Naples as well. So I'm going to say vassal. I just can't yet because we don't have the strength. That's right. Because this place is probably being sieged by someone else first to begin with. Why are you even getting attacked by Ferrara? Oh, that's in the war with Naples. Because the territories are conquered by someone else, it doesn't actually count toward this war score. And therein lies the problem. I mean, quite frankly, it doesn't matter if my allies leave it at this point. Yeah, see, that's only 59%. I mean, if I go to sue for peace, length of war and just the demands exceed war score. I have to wait for one of these other wars to cancel out. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hopefully it's the one against Tuscany. Because I'd actually rather like to take Naples, quite frankly. You know the weird thing about Hungary? They get such a small army for such a large size. Why? Question, could I enforce... Oh, that's truce. I have a truce with you? Until when? Oh, 5 years. Ha! Ha ha! Ha! I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Ooh! Priest of Palermo has translated the Bible into our language and started to distribute copies of it to nearby villages throughout Palermo. Heresy! Burn the priest and his books, or... Great news! Spread these Bibles far and wide. Ferdinand Palermo changed to Protestant. There is literally no good reason to spread these, besides, unless you want to actually convert from Catholicism. Catholic. However you're supposed to pronounce it, shut up. Okay. Now we just sit and wait. Could be worse. Could definitely be worse. Now, thing is, who do I want to go up against next? Definitely not you. You are only allied with Tlemcen, but I don't have that large of an army, if I remember right. Also, just a question. Mantua and Wallachia. Oh, Wallachia only has one territory. Apparently, did Wallachia just break free? Did Wallachia just legitimately break free from Hungary? Question. You can nearly be annexed. You, I'm pretty sure I couldn't annex because you're far too large. Especially if I gave you Calabria, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 territories. It'll be very iffy. Because if I ended up giving, like, saying return Calabria, like, return Calabria to Naples, that would give me a bonus to Naples. Would probably increase Naples' likeness of me enough to where I could offer vassalization. You know, I'm going to improve relations with you, because I can, and see what happens. Okay, their war is done, which means they took Ancona, which is a shame. Honestly, you can call back, because you're close enough. And sue for peace sometime. Question, who are you allied with? Just, oh, me and France. Well, screw that. Screw that. Because see, now it also takes less war score. Alright, here's the thing. How much... I don't even think Naples has an army. Sue for peace. French vassal. Whoa, French... No! No! What the hell? Because France conquered Rome? Well, there goes my plan. Yeah, you'd literally just become a French... Ah, it's poop. Ah, it's poop. That is legitimately a bunch of poop. Alright. I mean, I don't even think I could fully annex you. No. I literally couldn't because of that, and plus if I fully annexed you, the entire world would just flip. If I gave Calabria to Naples, now they like me plus 40. If I have to go take that territory back, I'm going to be really disappointed. Yeah, Siena. Reconquest against Naples. I don't want to use that. You know, I can't quite remember if my plan beforehand was anything different, like going to war against Naples, but you know. You're only at plus 67 now because we're no longer in a war, which I believe is plus 25. Yeah, siege those back. I need a new rival. Really? Austria's... Well, okay, Austria's in the middle of a war. That's why it's that tiny. Yeah, let's say Austria. And then, too many diplomatic relations. I have a royal marriage with England? Really? Why the balls did I do that? I frankly have no clue. Why did that come from the Papal State? Like, they're still Catholic. Also, I found out, doesn't matter where the center is, it'll still convert places in different locations. But, if you destroy a center, all the nearby areas that have been converted will no longer continue to be reconverted. So, once I annex Ragusa, I will be able to destroy a center of reformation, of Protestantism, and that will help a lot. You are just in a war with the Papal State. You're in a war for the Papal State for a territory that you own now. Okay then. Also, question about building things. Yeah, let's build these. So what is my army size? Is it 20? 55? Where's my other group? 9, 3, and 8. Actually, I can bump those up to 15 each. 25 each, rather. So let's go 9. What was it? 9, 3, and 8. Let's start building them, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 3, 8, you said? 8. 4, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Now, I think I'm going to give 2 more cavalry and 3 more infantry. So 1. Oh, I'm building some. Oh, I'm actually out of manpower. So I'll just cancel that then. I honestly didn't even have my mind on the manpower in the slightest. You are at 81. You are nearly there. Very close. I can actually advance my technology to level 10, and that is exactly what I'll do, because that'll give me better horses and better cannons. Let's go with this one. And that's only +1. Plus Ragusa will end up dying out fairly soon, because I will start annexing them. I would however like these things to be sieged. I'm actually just letting them sit there for... Ooh. I gotta lose the prestige. I'm actually just going to let myself siege them because that's another thing I learned. Assaulting, very helpful in making sieges go much faster. Alliance offer from England? Sure. Let's go with that. Let's hope it doesn't come back and bite me in the butt. You are a vassal of England, so England is eventually going to form Great Britain. That is nice. Teutonic Order, Austria, and why? Oh, because you're allied with Lithuania. That's right. That makes sense, I suppose. Oh yeah, Crete got independence at some point, apparently. I could actually maybe even vassalize you because I have the royal marriage to give a plus 25. This is the thing that I might be able to squeeze in. I might be able to squeeze in enough for Crete. Because that was the other thing about playing the papacy that ended up really bugging me. I didn't... In things, if they had started with a negative, I could not naturally take them. I would have to, do something else entirely. Like, forcefully annex them. And that always took time and effort that I didn't really always have the ability to throw my men around. Kind of like how I have here. But you guys gather up. The reformation branches out in Scotland. Great! God dang it. Alright, we are nearly there. Is there anything else I can build? I can build a lot of things, actually. I would very much like the money, quite frankly. But I'll wait for the armories to be done. Because if I build that, that will increase the amount of money I get a month a lot. And considering I just built another 20,000 men, I'm going to need it. Hey, Ragusa's done. Which means you can be recalled and then you can go back and start annexing Ragusa. Good. That's exactly what I wanted. Also, by the way, before I forget, this video will actually be longer than the average one. Because of the other one being a little bit longer than average. And you just completely annexed Bosnia. I really wanted Bosnia because that would have given me a nice figurehead to go up against the Ottomans. Why are you fighting so many people? Oh, because they're fighting Tunis. I see. I have 25 boats there. But now what I want to do is quickly pause, go to construct, and build these everywhere. Literally everywhere. Everywhere that I can fit these in, because that will increase the amount of money I get. Do note... Oh, I'm out of money. Do note that that number is per year, so that number is actually divided by 12 in the number that you see up here. So it says 1.1, that's not a month, that's a year. So divide that 1.1 by 12, and that's actually how much I get a month. Yeah, it's not as great as it sounds. But it is still something that I need to do. Because I need that money. Now, you are fairly close. You are fairly close. And you're actually allied with Milan. And those Lombardian patriots ended up popping up in Parma. Look, if Parma ends up going back to Milan, I tried. Ooh. The League of Schmackelrappel. After Emperor Charles V rejected the Protestant confessional positions at the Imperial Parliament of Augsburg, the North German Protestant Imperial Estates formed the League of Schmalhort. I'm actually going to try and pronounce this. Ready? Schmalkaldin. I feel like I need to have an accent to correctly pronounce that. With a joint army and treasury, and seeking ties abroad, France. The League enjoyed early successes in the years 1532 to 1540, as the emperor was threatened by Turkish danger and forced to conclude religious peace settlements in Nuremberg and Kaaden. Have everybody I know get a plus 50? In Austria, because they're the emperor, negative 50? And gain 5 prestige, or get everybody I know to have a negative 10 but gain 10 legitimacy. I'm gonna go with make everybody happy with me, quite frankly, because I also need that prestige more than I need the legitimacy, because the legitimacy will still go up. Prestige, not so much. And, oh. I really want to build that building, but I forget how little money I get. Oh my. But one more month, and I should be able to annex, or maybe vassalize Naples. Maybe. Okay, another month after that. I want to build this right here, just to complete the look, and then I'll build those at a later date. But you know what I'm going to do? Since I'm not in a war right now, I am going to reduce the amount of money I pay my army. They become completely useless in a fight, but I get a little bit of extra money per month, and that is actually something I'd prefer right now. It's weird to be allied to both England and France, quite frankly. Still sad that I didn't get a chance to get to Brittany in time, either. Oh yeah, Cyprus is independent as well, but you're a vassal of the Mamluk, so never mind. You know, if I do ever get to fight the Ottomans, there is something I would plan to do, is to make them release Greece, because Greece is actually quite a sizable location, and depending on your own size, you might be able to vassalize them, and that is like all quite a bit, actually. I can actually point it out. Oh, really? Your Venice has that territory? Really? That's interesting. New draperies, a new technique for fabric production, has begun to emerge among the clothworks of Brandenburg. The so-called new draperies are much thinner, lighter, and cheaper than the thick woolens that used to be in demand. While the demand is on the rise for the new products, their productions make use of considerably less wool, and as a result, prices have been declining. Wah, wah. Alright. You... You're having a laugh. You want me to help you against Bohemia. Against Bohemia. Who is also part of the Empire. I'm sorry, but you're on your own. In fact, I'm probably going to end up fighting you after that. Although I do have a royal marriage with you, so, well, that would reduce the stability by 1, but I think I might be able to cancel that. By the way, I never boosted it back, did I? Yeah. Going to spend the money. Feel like that is for the best. By the way, can I... No, that colony needs to actually be finished. Did someone expand there? I really hope someone didn't expand there. But now, Naples, you still won't accept. After all I did for you, I gave you a territory back. I specifically tossed a territory back at your face for you to own it again. And you're like, nah, I really don't feel like it. Why? Am I too small, or are you too large? I'm hoping it's the former. Yes, Castilian base tax compared to Naples. Basically what it's saying is, I am not large enough for it to feel okay with being vassalized. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Because I can eventually become big enough. If I keep you in good graces, I will eventually be able to annex you. Or fight you in a war, I don't know. Oh, they actually went to go fight the things in Parma because they apparently got permission to go through Milan? That's unexpected. Oh, you probably didn't get permission. You just... Oh, you joined... That's right. You were allied to Hungary. I forgot about that. Still, I feel like letting them deal with the war and then maybe allying Hungary after that was probably the better idea. Because France would still go and join them. Which is poop, but you know. Also, how long are you going to take to annex? Another 3 years. So you took, like, what, 4 years? You're allied with the Ottomans. And you're allied with them. There's no easy way for me to go down there. Therein lies the problem. Portugal, how's it going? 29? 29, okay. Because I want to take the rest of Portugal. I might even vassalize them just to make it a bit easier on myself. Maybe. But what I want to do is get 2 more cavalry, 3 more infantry. I also want to ferry you back to the mainland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't have the money. Haha! Poop. 5 prestige for a lot of manpower, or 5 prestige for a lot of money. Prove the capital. The glory of our capital has long been neglected. We now have an opportunity to prove the city and make it a beacon of cultural pride. This may prove costly, but there is an alternative solution. Use the military as a workforce. That breaks the amount of people that I had, but I frankly don't actually have the money to do that instead. I hate to say it, but that's the case. Also, I'm gaining, what, an extra 3 gold? Then I built all those temples? I mean, temples are the base thing to build. Trade range and trade efficiency. I'm going to say that is quite a bit, though. Is there anywhere that really needs to be converted? Not really. I want to try and keep myself on top of this stuff. I mean, those oh, well, if you're just going to say 9. Yay. And if you're just going to say 19, But Navarra, 75. I don't think so. Let's do trade range and efficiency. And production efficiency will get us more money. It'll only be a little bit because production isn't exactly that big, but it is something. Also, Spain, all. There are still Moors in the following the Muslim faith in Hispania. Really? Is there? Oh yeah, Granada, which I can't convert. Because Granada has too much. It's that provincial tax income? Or is that the percentage that you're reduced? I don't know. All I know is that I can't actually physically convert Granada right now. What else? Establish colonies on the mainland. Where is the Spanish Main? And remove Siena from the map. No! What does this do? Oh, hey. Huh. I might still have the mod. I might still have the Timeline 9999 mod on. I'll turn that back off next time I go to record. Okay then. I'm not sure if that even popped up on anything else and I didn't notice, but yes, I still have that mod on. It doesn't actually affect any game files, it just extends the timeline, so I kind of forgot that I still had it on. But yes, missionary strength and national tax modifier. National tax modifier, yes please. Missionary strength, still not powerful enough. Which is a shame, because that's at 4%, they have 5%. I need more powerful missionaries is the problem. Also, oh yeah, that requires more diplomatic power. Norway recovered from turmoil. By the way, how are you? Oh, you have? You have broken away from Denmark. And so has Norway. They've both broken apart from Denmark. It's just that Norway is allied with Denmark, and so is Muscovy. So, as it stands, Sweden is definitely not taking any more They might be able to take Norway and by proxy... Actually, that's a thought. They might be able to take Norway and by proxy make Denmark unally Muscovy. It's a thought. Alright, let's actually sort these. You guys go there. You stay there and have the other group go to you. And then ferry these chuckleheads over here. And that's it. Actually, what I also want to do is create 5 more transport ships. 2, 3. Whoa. It is much better on these territories. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Because I need that navy to be with... I need that those 5 extra ships in order to ferry my new and improved army around. Now, what else do I want to do? Also, I am actually, I believe, spending some money. I'm spending $6 on my 2 colonies. No wonder why I'm losing so much money. Yikes. Okay, is there anything else? I mean, I'm kind of in a situation where I can't do a whole lot. Because, I mean, they're in that war. I could not go to war with you in the slightest because France. Like, all I can do is hope that that war forces you to unally France. That is my hope. Because then I can easily conquer Hungary. You're fighting Moldavia, and if you're fighting Moldavia, that means you're fighting Poland. Oh my. That's a good thing I stayed out of that war now, isn't it? But I think I will... There's Did I... When did I accidentally hire mercenaries? Because, like, that's more than what I just built. How long have those guys been mercenaries? I think I'm about ready to punch myself in the face. Because I've had mercenaries this entire time and wondering why I've had so little money. I'm getting +5 because I disbanded those mercenaries. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then once I get enough, I will, in 2 months, I will put another 2 up for grabs. Or another 2, another 1. I English good, I swear. Is there anywhere you can go that actually feeds you correctly? Yes, right there. I swear, self. I don't know how you manage to get through the day when you do stuff like that. Why am I losing so much money? He says as he completely ignores the fact that he has mercenaries as about a fourth of his army. Yep. I want to get these guys settled before I call it a video. So, let's have those guys be made, let them, because I'm not feeding them at all, they're actually a little bit grumpy at me and don't want to move for the first month of in which they are created. See, look at that. I'm now getting 20 when I was getting like 17 before. Sometimes. Also, where can I build this? Over here. That will increase my manpower, but at the same time, am I sure I don't want to build more things for money? I want to build more things for money. In fact, I will do that. Well, actually no, you guys don't give me a lot. Territories over here should give me a lot more. Yes. Then you guys march over there. I believe I needed to build there. Because once I get all those temples, I will be happy with my income. Even when I'm feeding my army entirely. And merge you together. And you are what? 3 years from now? 3 years from now. So, Naples is a grump. And doesn't want to go with me just yet. you are getting absolutely thrashed, and you are most definitely going to be forced to unally France. And hopefully by then I will have taken Ragusa, so I can expand into you, probably force you to free Bosnia, so that way I can then annex Bosnia and have to spend less power myself. And I will slowly start expanding into here and into here. I will have 2 colonies going at any one time because I have the money for it. And once I build all the temples and the goods, like I can also, it's the wrong thing, stupid, can also build the constables to increase production efficiency, which instead of taxes is production, to increase money. So once I do that, which it'll probably take like 40 to 50 years to even do all of that, then I actually forgot what my train of thought was. Well, that's what I want to do. I forget what my train of thought was to do that, but that's what I want to do. But I am going to call it a video here. So when we come back, hopefully I will actually be able to expand more over there, and this'll get done. It'll get done almost immediately, and then I'll be able to go to war against them. Oh, look, it's so cute. A little palisade. But that's all for now. Till next time, see you later.